Good morning, this is Mark of the Wicked Edge Expert Corner Group. About 2 years ago, I decided to start this group because I knew that Wicked Edge was transitioning from their original standard vise and their Gen 3 Pro type of vise, lever action vise, to a new vise clamping system on their knife sharpeners. And I corresponded with Clay saying, what are we going to do about all the hundreds and thousands of original Wicked Edge sharpeners that have been made on this kind of base since 2005 or so. I didn't get my first one, which was a Pro Pack 2, which was this vise with a riser block under it to make it taller. But other than that, this is my first vise. So for you guys that are guided sharpener users that don't use Wicked Edge, if you take a Wicked Edge and turn it this way, and you put the guide rod coming down from the top, this is an Apex or an Edge Pro or a TS Prof that the knife gets clamped this way and you sharpen it. What Wicked Edge did is they utilized both sides and they put the bar so that the bar extends out on both sides of the clamp, and then they use two guide rods to let you sharpen a knife on both sides alternatingly but simultaneously. So that's the big difference about Wicked Edge as compared to other fixed position, fixed angle sharpening like Edge Pro or Apex or TS Prof or the Agended Jig or any of them. It's because they only utilize one side and they work it this way, whereas Wicked Edge chose to clamp the knife in a vertical position to access both sides at the same time. Now, what does that do for you? Well, that doubles your sharpening efficiency, so it should make sharpening a knife twice as fast or take half as long, but you're sharpening both sides of the knife at the same time, so you need sharpening stones to sharpen both sides of the knife at the same time. You would want to use one stone on here, take the stone off, move it over to the other side and use it over here. You could. And then you would be sharpening like you would sharpen on an Apex or an Edge Pro or one of them, and that's fine. But what Wicked Edge can boast about by clamping the knife vertically, it allows us access to both sides of the knife at the same time. Now, whether that makes a difference, that's a whole conversation, a whole theory about sharpening with the burr and how the burr, and then there's the what's the thing? The burr root, because the burr is flopping as you sharpen it. If you're using an Edge Pro, you're sharpening your knife like this, and then you're turning it over. So you're forcing the burr in one direction, deflecting it in one direction, and then flipping the whole knife and deflecting the burr. Whereas with Wicked Edge, you're working the burr simultaneously. And that's a whole conversation about sharpening theory that we'll have later on. But I just wanted to start this introduction. I'm going to do this series and try to keep it coherent and talk about all the different aspects, whether it be budget or mechanical or sharpening, and break it down as we talk about upgrading versus going new. Thanks.